shit hits the fan weapons. There are a variety of different weapons that you can go with. What I'm going to show you today, in my opinion, are going to be your best options. Now, this is not a go bag video or anything like that. This is just a, in my opinion, the best weapons you can go with if the shit were to ever hit the fan. So, let's start with a knife. I believe that it's best to have some sort of holstered knife, whether it be like a small deal or something that's versatile. I like versatility, so I'll go with a knife around this size. This is a Kershaw 1077 if you need to know the model number. This has a variety of different uses. It does have a holster with straps, and it's a giant knife. So you can either stab, chop, skin, whatever you need to do with this thing, and it'll do it. I think it's a good option. It's heavy, but I think it's a good option. One thing I like about it is that the blade, or the metal part of the blade, actually goes from the tip of the blade all the way down to the tip of the handle. So this won't break. You know, these two bolts here hold this handle on, and it's not going to break on you. You know, so you can chop away and not have to worry about anything. I like it. So that's my choice for knives. Now, like I said, you know, your equipment may vary, but for me, that's what I'm going to be using if I were to ever have to deal with that. I think a good knife is something that you need to have, and then a good sidearm is something else. Clear? My sidearm of choice, as you all know, is the 1911. I'm not a huge fan of polymer weapons as far as handguns go, but you know, the 1911 kind of stuck with me. It lacks what it lacks in capacity. It makes up for in ruggedness. So, you know, and I don't want to hear the debate that you guys normally give me as far as, you know, how tough Glocks are, and Glocks are awesome. I love Glocks. And, you know, they'll probably never fail on you. Me personally, like I said, this is in my opinion, I prefer the 1911. So, this one has never given me any issues whatsoever. It's never had any misfires. It's never jammed, never stovepiped, never done anything like that. So, this is my choice. So I believe you need to have a knife. I believe you need to have a decent sidearm. And next is a shotgun. This is a Remington 870 tactical. This has a bunch of different uses. You can hunt with it. You can defend your life with it. You can take down doors with it. You can do whatever you need to do, and it'll do it. I think it's really versatile. So this is what I would recommend as far as your shotgun goes. It can do basically anything you need it to do, all the way from protecting yourself to hunting. So I think a shotgun's a good option. You can get birdshot for them, double out buck for them, deer slugs, whatever you need to do, it'll do it. What I like about this one is I put a collapsible stock on it, so if it's, you know, I can pass this on to somebody else if I need to, somebody that may be in my group, and it'll be able to fit them. You know, I'm going to have the stock all the way out. I'm a big guy, but, you know, somebody small, they can bring it back in. So I think an adjustable stock is a must on your shotgun. um, if the situations were ever to arise. Like I said, the shotgun platform is really good for um, personal defense, hunting, and things like that. So that's my third option. So options so far: decent knife, decent sidearm, and a decent shotgun. Next on the list is a rifle. Now this is where there's a lot of controversy as far as what's the best rifle to carry. In a shit hits the fan scenario. Can y'all hear that? Most of you know what that noise is. You have the AK, which is a lot of people's option. Some people don't like the AK because they feel like if we're to ever hit the apocalypse, AK ammo might be kind of scarce. And I can see your point. There's a lot of ARs in the US. So I can see your point. So what they prefer to go with is an AR platform. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. Really. It could come down to whichever one you have. Now, in my opinion, AK ammo may be more scarce, but I think you can do a lot more with an AK round than you can with a 5.56 or a 2.23 round. You have a 30 caliber round versus a 22 caliber round, which, yes, you know, you can buy a myriad of ammunition and things like that, but when we're talking about the end of the world, or, you know, the shit has hit the fan and maybe the power's out, or, you know, something along those lines, and you have to rely on this weapon to hunt with, you can find all the 5.56 you want to. But what kind of game are you going to bring down with a 2.23? You know, I've seen people talk about bringing down whitetail and stuff like that with their 2.23, and I'm sure they have. That's fine. But you're going to get bigger game with an AK round. Whether it be an SKS or an AK, you know, you got a 30 caliber round. You know, people were bringing down mule deer with these things, big ass deer, you know, and not having any issues, you know, bringing them right down. So, you know, as far as self-defense goes, you know, humans are pretty fragile, so, you know, you can't go wrong with either gun. My personal opinion, I'm personally going to carry an AK. Just because of the ruggedness and the multi-uses I can get out of the weapon. Now, I'm not going to be alone, so somebody's going to be carrying this AR. And if I were to ever run out of ammunition, I'll have the AR. Because some people think that the ground will be littered with AR ammunition. You know, I personally don't think that. I think everybody's going to be picked clean. But if you do find some, chances are you're going to find some AR ammo before you find some AK ammo. So, my recommendations are carry a knife with you, a really good knife, a sidearm, a shotgun, and a rifle. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Now, if for some reason, you know, you can only carry one, and it's hard for me to choose which one I would carry, but it'd probably be one of the rifles. So, I don't think you can go wrong with either AR, AK, or what handgun you need to go with. You just need to make sure that you are armed and ready to go, because it's going to come down to survival, no matter whether it's survival against hunger, animals, human threats, you name it. It's going to be good to have some sort of weapon. So those are my options. Those are my choices. Knife, pistol, rifle, shotgun. And once again, if it's you by yourself, then you just have to make the choice yourself which one you want to carry. But that's what I'll be bringing. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. This wasn't a gun review. It's just my 2 cents on the matter, because I see a lot of it on YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them. I'll be happy to read those and answer them. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching.